There's lots of different mind games that narcissistic people play, lots of different tactics that they use in order to manipulate other people and exploit other people and get their needs met by other people. Now, when it comes to people in general, we are all capable of putting that mask on. We are all more than capable of putting our best face forward. People can only sort of tell the good side of the story. However, it's not done in a manner to manipulate another person or gain something from another person. And it is usually down to people's own insecurities about who they are. When it comes to a narcissistic individual, they're incredibly exploitative and they lack the empathy to care about others. They feel entitled to have what they want. They're very envious of other people. So they kind of rationalize it in their own mind that it's okay for them to take advantage of another because that other person is privileged and the narcissist also deserves their fair share. When it comes to a narcissistic individual, one of the first things they will do when they're looking to manipulate someone, whether it be a narcissistic parent wanting the attention from their child or a narcissistic partner or a narcissistic friend, is to go all out to love bomb you, to suck you in, to treat you so well, to want to spend time with you, to spoil you. And as people in genuine healthy relationships can buy each other a gift, can want to spend time with another person, we don't always recognise the difference. However, one of the major differences is they don't then suddenly start ignoring you while love bombing a new source of supply. They don't start criticising and mocking you and humiliating you and degrading you. Again, that's also kind of tricky to spot because a genuine friend, a genuine parent will try to give you that constructive feedback. And a narcissist will criticise you and pass it off as constructive feedback. So it's not always that easy to spot. And whenever you do get a little bit too close to the truth, a narcissistic individual is going to go all out to gaslight you. They're going to confuse you. They're going to get it so you don't trust your own thoughts or feelings or perception of events. They're going to tell you they said things they never said, or they didn't say things that they did. And they're going to go all out to provoke feelings of jealousy within you and then accuse you of being the jealous one. And this helps with their belief that everyone is envious of them. They're going to go all out to provoke insecurities within you and then claim that you're insecure. They're going to have a joke at your expense, humiliate you, and then claim that you're the one that can't take the joke. So as your feelings are matching what they're saying and they've love bombed you and you believe you can trust in them, you doubt your own perception and look to the very person who's creating that doubt within you to guide you. They will go all out to project their faults, their flaws, their intentions onto you. Narcissistic individuals are some of the most selfish, stubborn, arrogant, awkward people you could ever meet. Yet as they feel entitled to have as they please, and they lack empathy, so they don't understand your boundaries, they don't care about your boundaries, they just see you as having an attack on them, saying no to them, not caring about them because you said no to them. They see it as a challenge, a competition to be won. So they will go all out to break down your boundary. And as soon as you take a stand and think, no, that's not who I am, they accuse you of being awkward. So you feel like you're the one with the issue. They triangulate you. They play you off against other people to get into your head, to get you to serve the narcissist. They can triangulate you by impressing the stranger to get the admiration from the stranger and to try and provoke the jealousy from you. They can triangulate you by comparing you off against each other to try and get you to work harder to please them. They can triangulate you by smearing your name, the divide and conquer. So they can advise that, oh, their children don't have any respect for them, and their children don't care for them, and their children are ungrateful, and their ex won't let them see them. And you can say, well, let me have a word and see what I can do. No, that'll just make things worse. So they want to make sure you don't communicate with those people that they are talking badly about. They will go all out to bait you. They will bait you into the relationship with their love bombing. They will bait you into an argument so that they can blame you, so that they can fall silent on you and impress someone new. They will provoke you into reacting badly to them and then gaslight you and claim that you're the one that starts all the arguments. You're the one with the issues. They're going to project straight out onto you. And as you take responsibility for your behaviour, which is good and we should, we question ourselves and not them. However, when you're with someone who brings the worst out in you, they're not the kind of people you want to be around, especially when they don't take responsibility for their behaviour. They just project that onto you. And whenever you do call them out on any of their behaviours, they play the victim. Nothing's ever their fault. It's always you that doesn't appreciate them. It's always you that can't see that they were just trying to help, or they provoke you to react and then they, wow, somebody had a bad day. Somebody's going a little bit crazy after they've gaslighted you into feeling like you're going crazy. And they will fall silent on you. Whenever you need to communicate with them, they get into your head by refusing to communicate with you. So you overanalyze and overthink everything that could have possibly happened and what you could have done to offend them to try and make it up to them. And they turn around and gaslight you and tell you that you're overthinking everything, you're overreacting. If you leave them alone, they get offended. If you chase them, they get offended. If you chase them, they use that to rage out at you and then blame you. Well, if you'd have left me alone. Leave them alone, they'll go and impress someone new and claim that, well, you weren't giving me enough attention. There's no winning with narcissistic people. They will use a ton of emotional blackmail, usually to break down your boundaries. So they will use things like guilt to get you to back down and live life on their terms because you feel guilty for saying no to them when they don't respect who you are as a person. They will make you feel obligated. So when they do things in the love bombing, when they want something for you, from you, they use what they did for you in the beginning to get their need met. After all I've done for you. And when you don't conform, they take this as criticism. And then they go and impress a stranger and tell the stranger that you're the one that doesn't appreciate them. They get in your head by future faking with you. In the love bombing, they'll often mirror you and recognise what you would like out of life and then promise to deliver that in the future to get their needs met in the present. And when the future hits, they fail to deliver and then they gaslight and claim, I never said that. Or if you'd have done this, they're always looking to shift the blame. And when they want something from you, they will get back in your headspace by hoovering you. And hoover is a term named after the vacuum cleaner brand Hoover, because they're looking to suck you back into their games, to treat you like dirt, to discard you all over again. And as they can treat you well now and again, as you can recognise they treat other people well now and again, and as they've gaslighted you and blamed you, you're the one that's usually left thinking, perhaps it's me, maybe it's me, must be me. They've been really nice, they've been really sweet, and they'll come on strong with those false apologies too. So you give them another chance, and as soon as you give them another chance, they revert back into that person you were trying to escape from. It's who they are, it's a pattern of behaviour. We can all have our bad days, we can all have our bad moments as such. However, the majority of people don't go around trying to exploit others or intentionally hurt other people. Narcissistic people do, and they blame the other person. They play the victim so they can lap up the sympathetic attention. They smear your name to ruin you so nobody believes your side of the story. If anyone has any games they notice that narcissistic individuals play, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.